Got a Theater Thursday, so a couple reactions, and then we'll get to some gameplay. But big news internationally for the biggest sport in the world. League of Legends wants to be number two by 2050. What it's behind is obviously soccer. And the biggest player, maybe the greatest player of all time, is signing in the MLS, turning down apparently hundreds of millions of dollars. So I'm going to listen to my favorite personality here. We've got Pat McAfee and someone that knows nothing about soccer, AJ Hawk. I think that this is Tony Miola, but I'm not positive yet. So I'll see who is here. But without further ado, let's take a look.
Let's dive in. Messi going to Inter Miami. This is a big deal. He's not doing the Barcelona
Big
rental
deal.
to get their business back because something took place with La Liga. He's now at
This is
Inter
going to be
Miami.
huge for the youth here, too.
Allegedly hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Just going to take a moment to say, like, the hype amongst kids, right? So I have a 9-year-old. The difference in hype between pre-World Cup and post-World Cup was insane. Amongst him, his classmates, everyone, the fact that it's coming to the United States in 4 years is a great reason why this is compounding benefits, like compounding good things for Messi to come to Miami right before the World Cup is going to come in a couple of years. This is huge. People are going to be so psyched. I hope the team's not going to let us down, but without thinking that far ahead, this is the most talented team we've ever had coming forward. But World Cup aspirations aside, we'll keep going.
Hundreds of millions of dollars per year to go play in Saudi. What do you think this deal looks like, and what does this mean for the MLS, Tony?
Well, obviously for the league, it's incredible, right? And the other example we have is when David Beckham came back in the day, and kind of changed the way that we look at the league. I'd given you some information last week when I was on, or 2 weeks ago, whatever that was.
I will say that Beckham was definitely, to not mince words, he was kind of pretty washed by that point. He was probably 6 years removed from his prime. He wasn't an exceptional player in this league, but it did drive sales. It did drive interest. And Messi is just going to take that to a whole nother level.
About the Apple deal, I didn't know that the Adidas deal looks like that it's also going to be involved. He's an Adidas athlete, and they're going to have to kick in as well. But you mentioned hundreds of thousands. By all accounts, the reports were that he turned down $1 billion over 2 years to come here.
What?
Yeah, $1 billion over 2 years in Saudi. So, I mean, we see what's happening in golf, and we're seeing what's happening with other players. Are you surprised that it's Lionel Messi? But this is a game changer, man. This is, Apple TV's got to be thrilled. The league will be thrilled. I mean, he's going to be like, it'll be like when the Beatles toured. You just couldn't get it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Messi's on that level that Michael Jordan was on, right? Not quite in America, but internationally, he's just that marquee kind of player that's going to drive throngs every time that team is in town. People are going to watch, and probably every stadium is going to sell out, at least for the first home game that every team has.
A ticket anywhere, man. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, it's great for the league. They said the cheapest ticket for an Inter Miami game last year was like $29. This year, the cheapest ticket is $329 already, just from the announcement without anybody knowing when it's officially. When is it starting? Is it starting soon?
What we did see, there was an announcement. It was interesting because last night there was an announcement that Inter Miami had halted tickets. So we have this Leagues Cup coming up against all the Mexican teams, but they stopped selling tickets last night to whatever the date was, the 21st or whatever it was. So, that's when everything started to ramp up, because, okay, imagine a team saying we're not selling any more tickets. Like, that's unheard of anywhere. But, of course, now we know probably what that's about. That's because they're going to raise the prices up. And
Yeah.
Anyway, look, people are going to pay it, right? You don't get a chance to see Lionel Messi all the time, especially here in the U.S.
What do you think Messi was offered by Apple, by the MLS, by everything to end?
Apple, on top of other things, having the Ted Lasso show, which is incredibly popular. If you haven't seen it, it's worth the month subscription. Even if you just go 1 month, buy it and binge watch 3 seasons. It's incredible. Highly recommend it, and definitely you should check it out.
End up at Inter Miami. Huge.
Unsponsored, unpaid. Just I liked it. I think you guys would like it.
Huge news. Miami continues to win in the sports world. What are your thoughts on this? Obviously, Beckham making big-time plays, but Messi officially coming to the MLS in the form of Inter Miami, and I think we're all very pumped about it. It's only on Apple, though, I think, and some games on Fox, so hopefully we'll be able to see what he does. But the cheapest ticket went from like $25 to $329 for these Inter Miami games, knowing that Messi's on his way. Instant impact business-wise, also instant impact credibility-wise for the MLS. Yeah. And if it wasn't for the Saudi League...
By the way, what Pat McAfee's doing is he's doing the Castellano where you put the theria, you have the acento in the S sounds. It's like a lisp, but it's part of the accent in North, Central, and Eastern... most of Spain, right? Like Castilian Spain.
We would assume Benzema potentially here,
for sure,
and maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, depending upon how these contracts are being constructed. What is Miami doing? Buzzing right now with the thought of the best player on earth coming down?
Yeah, they're buzzing right now. And the current stadium that they play in is in Fort Lauderdale. We were promised a stadium in Miami right near the airport that they haven't broke ground on yet. So hopefully this advances that. But I would assume that Messi probably got some cut, obviously, to Apple and Adidas. And probably like perpetuity, like forever, So obviously, Saudi getting offering $300 or $400 million a year, that would obviously be great for your playing career. But if you got something that's going to pay you forever, and once again, this is another person who, how much is your lifestyle going to change with the type of money he's already making. But we were talking about this on the show. Actually, I was in the Thunderdome. This might have been during the fall when this news broke. So obviously, I'm excited about him coming down here. Definitely going to try to get into some of those games.
I can't wait to put that fucking jersey.
When he still got it.
He's got
that kid. I'm gonna throw that kid on for sure.
The kit, nice. The vernacular.
You're gonna go to the pitch and throw the kid on, and maybe get a couple digs in, and support
They're doing all the jargon.
Allegedly, he was gonna go to Barcelona.
That's all the English league jargon, by the way. Like that's what they say. They call it the pitch. It's your kit. Like they have a whole nother vernacular there.
Barcelona for like however many months to save their company.
Right. 6 months.
And then he was going to come to Inter Miami and get offered a bigger company.
Yep.
So he was like, I needed to at least do a favor to this team that I grew up with. Let me save their company because once I left and went to PSG, it ended. Didn't see him at PSG at all.
No, not really.
No. What happened at PSG?
Wait, Barcelona fell off? Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess.
Financial-wise.
When he left, like business-wise, it kind of just all crashed.
The pandemic.
So there was a thought that he was going to go back, play for them, kind of save their business almost, and then he was going to go to Miami. Allegedly, that was going to happen.
Well, is there a worry too in Miami that if Messi comes and then the Heat and the Panthers lose, then Messi is cursed in Miami all of a sudden?
The Miami Messi curse.
Bingo.
Wow.
Something to think about. I'd be worried.
Hey, you see, I seen a picture out of a lady's house down there in Florida. Actual Florida Panther outside stalking her house. Did you see that?
Hell yeah.
No.
There's like 200 of these things left. Tampa, maybe, I don't know. It was on the nightly news. I guess there's only like 200 Florida Panthers left, and they just look like American lions,
Sweet.
pretty much. And there was one just walking outside of a lady's home, looking in through the window. Middle of the day.
Imagine if you saw that.
Freaky looking. It looked like a fucking jungle cat walking around.
No thanks. So sweet.
And it's during the NHL playoffs with the Florida Panthers doing their thing. I thought it was like a pretty cool little sign.
Yeah.
But then it just walked into the woods, I think.
Well, I mean, if you...
There it is. There it is.
Yikes.
What the fuck?
That's in your state.
I mean, that's a Miss Brooks situation, correct? The teacher you guys had with the orangutan?
Yeah, she had
that was a pet, though.
Yeah, she had a pet orangutan.
Oh, this one isn't her pet.
No, this lady said, I felt uncomfortable.
Well, no wonder.
when
She's got a
something
pet
was watching
orangutan,
me,
so the
and then
thing's
I
trying to
turned,
hunt.
and it was a jungle cat. And then boom, Florida Panther, only 200 of them left. Very much near extinction.
Good omen.
You think it's good omen?
Good omen. Good omen. I'll take it, but I mean, 200 of them left. That's a bad looking motherfucker too. Look at the muscles. Sheesh.
Things are pretty jacked up. I mean, I don't know
the Gators.
I don't know how it would do with an American lion out there in the mountains.
No chance. I don't think that'd be fun.
You think mountain lion, American?
This you can see it's actually kind of smaller, right? Like this is the size of like a large dog, whereas mountain lions can get enormous.
Lion, first Florida Panther, who wins? Mountain lion?
Who has higher ground?
Well, this is like the Nuggets in Miami. They'll have 2 games up there,
okay,
and then 2 games down in Florida.
So in a 7-game series,
it'll be a 7-game scrap.
What's an American line?
That's
what that one is.
Out in Denver.
Okay, all right. They went a little bit off topic, but that was fascinating. All right, here we go. What's next? Dev blog. All right, here we go with the dev blog. We'll see what we've got here. Riot Brightmoon. And
Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy, also known as Riot Brightman.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Medler, and we're back today with another dev update.
So today is Thursday, May 25th, and we're going to be joined by Stephanie Lee.
Thursday, May 25th. They just published this 2 hours ago. So somebody missed it. Somebody missed a deadline. This is 2 weeks behind.
The lead for the skins team.
Stephanie's going to cover some updates on Lee Sin and Teemo's ASUs, the Star Guardian skins that we're bringing over from Wild Rift, and some news about an upcoming Ultimate skin.
Before that, though,
All right, you guys won't mind if I skip the stuff about skins, right? Because I mean, yeah, skins. If skins is paying the game, there's some amount of culture, but based on what we've been working on recently with the LCS being doomed or whatnot, you know, it's. I mean, if the skins can help the league thrive, that would be great. That's what I'll say.
let's talk about a few updates to Ranked and Clash.
So, earlier this year, we made some changes to Ranked, including changing promo series from 5 games to 3, removing visible Ranked from matchmaking, and splitting the year into 2 separate Ranked climbs. We're happy with how those changes have gone so far, and we've got some additional updates coming to Ranked during the mid-season in July.
I mean, you talk about the 2 climbs. Yeah, we haven't seen the second climb, and the fact that people are going to have to climb again, and we're getting all-time new highs because of the 25 LP gains instead of 15. So it feels it's like generating this feeling that you're climbing more. What I will say about having 2 different climbs, and the greatest thing about it, the best thing, is that Smurfs are less incentivized to Smurf. You have X amount of time. You only have 4 months or 6 months to actually push your own character up and try to get to that race to the top. And if you're trying to Smurf, if you're Smurfing, then you're abandoning that race, and you don't have as much time as before. Before you might climb all the way up in 6 months and then say, all right, well, what do now? Or what do I do, after 3 months of climbing? So this will be interesting. What it does hurt, though, something that's been good for the streamers especially, is the ability to go international, right? So now you have less time to climb here. Maybe you climb and say, let me get to Challenger 1000 LP, and then I'll go somewhere else and do the same thing. And you can continuously do these climbs, but that's less and less, how do I want to say it, meaningful and impactful to get to 1,000 when people are going to get to 2,500 and 3,000.
First off, right now the majority of ranked players are silver and below, with only a small proportion of the player base above gold 4. We think that
that's not a small proportion, being above gold 4. So they did figure out that Smurfs were overpopulating the area above gold 4, but it's not a small population, right? Silver 1 is supposed to be the 50% mark off, and it is not filled with 45% Smurfs. That's just not true.
distribution is too skewed towards the lower end of the spectrum. We should be making better use of a wide range of ranks to reflect how different skill levels actually are in there, depending on the player, rather than clustering players in such a narrow band.
I mean, Silver 1 is different from Silver 3, and Silver 1 players basically beat Silver 3 easily. Same thing, like every 2 spots, every half tier, there's a demonstrable change. So if people feel like they're stuck just a Silver player, but Silver 4 is way different than Silver 1. So this is largely going to be catering to the Bronze and Silver players who are like, I'm Bronze, but I'm better than Bronze. I don't know.
So we're going to be changing our ranked distribution. At the same time, though, we also don't want to just put a whole bunch more people into Diamond and above. So what we're doing is adding a new tier, Emerald, between Platinum and Diamond, but keeping the skill requirements for Diamond Plus the same as they are today. Now, if you want to hear more about that, we've got...
This is yet another way to feel like artificial climbing. So now basically it's going to peg down, like let's say you're a gold 4 player, just very slightly above average. That same amount of climbing now might get you to Emerald. So you're going to feel like I've climbed all the way through gold. Look at how much better I am this year. I'm Emerald 4, but it's really going to be the same thing. So, or Plat 4 in this case, right? You're going to be Platinum 4 and you're like, look how much I climbed. I'm Platinum finally. But Platinum's meaningless. Right, Platinum's just going to be old gold, so it's just going to. It's worrisome to me when they make these artificial changes that make it seem like you're climbing. Right, 25 LP, shorter series. You don't need to do promos from division to division. We're adding a whole nother tier. All these just make it feel like you're climbing faster without actually changing what you're doing. So I really actually despise this trend.
got a dev blog out right now that goes into a lot more details. Another common frustration point is promos. Promos have long been divisive, and removing them between divisions was well received a while back, as was the removal of promos entirely from Wild Rift, and the lack of promos in Teamfight Tactics. You know, we still see ranked systems have a lot of excitement and goal chasing and so on going on there, you know, without the downsides of the promo system. So, we're going to be completely removing them from League as a result.
I don't like that.
Wait, so no more promos in League?
No more promos.
Okay, I know.
So, all right, I don't like this because when people want to climb, there should be a meaningful and impactful thing like, hey, I've gotten up. The problem is people get too charged and they're not experienced with competition where the negative comes out from them. Also, once they go up a tier, like let's say you finally get to gold for the first time, you feel like, oh, I made to gold. Now I can just slough it off, right? And the quality of games at the Division 1 to Division 4 bridge was often dictated by moods. So in that case, if they can solve that problem, great. But I thought it was exciting to have a promo series. It gave you something to want to do, to want to accomplish. It'll still be the same saying, hey, like, let me get up to this next tier. But the promo series, you know, there were a couple of things that felt bad, like dodging, or having someone ruin a game felt like it was way more impactful than it would be, and it made for a negative experience.
No, it's been a minute since we've talked about Clash, so let's just jump in. For many players, Clash is the
There's better be an apology.
pinnacle of competitive League. You know, you have a dedicated team, you can scout your opponents, there are extra stakes on the line, but there are also some clear pain points with Clash that we just have to address. So we've got some short-term changes in the works and some longer-term changes planned, but today I'm just going to cover the short-term stuff. So, in the near term, we're targeting improvements to 3 major issues. Teams who forfeit when they lose the first round, Clash's overall reliability, and making Clash an experience worth planning around.
Yep.
So, to address these, we're changing the reward system to be based on how many games you win or lose to encourage playing out the full tournament. We're changing tournaments to be held monthly.
Also give us meaningful prizes, not just logo banners that you can never use.
Instead of bi-weekly, and changing how we monitor and support Clash servers and code to provide more stability. In addition, you know, ARAM Clash last year was really well received.
Yes.
So we're going to be hosting a few non-Summoners Rift clashes this year.
Good. Like they could do something like 5 or like 6 normal clashes and 2 ARAM clashes, right? 2 normals, ARAM, 2 normals, ARAM, 2 normals, and then you have maybe ARAM and then the Worlds Clash. Something like that.
Starting with another ARAM Clash in August. You can read more about the Clash changes in a dev blog that's out today.
Okay, that's it from us for now. We're going to hand things over to Stephanie. I'll give you some updates on skins.
No thanks. It's good enough for me. All right, let's get into game. Progress locked, 44. They're not giving away any free things now? Is that what I'm hearing? Side B right here, 44 levels complete. Oh, man. Purchase pass and instantly get... No, you have... Okay, you have 300. Let me see. Is there any way to, like, look here? This way. Free. Do I have to claim it? Free with a check mark means I've already gotten it, right? Okay, we'll see what it's like. We until they figure things out, I don't know if we're going to be investing much in this, but it is a pretty sick prestige skin. We'll see if they come up with more. Let's get some competitive play in. What should we do? Let's get jungle. So I see a lot of people trying to get some free low trains here, playing Kha'Zix and Hecarim pretty poorly. See if we can't set that straight. Kha'Zix and Hecarim. Pardon me a moment, just doing some upload tests on Restream. Upload speed, we're getting like 200. Yeah, we should be good. What to do here? Well, so First Strike would get us tons of extra gold. Dark Harvest gets us like ridiculous scaling, but you can only hit one target at a time. It's really good for team fighting. First Strike is going to be better if we're like farming and splitting. The Master Yi is probably troublesome for us, so I may go for something earlier. It's definitely troublesome for me. He can just pop me whenever. We get Yone. All right, so the scaling will be fine for us. So the question is whether or not we're doing something like this, like that. Could also go here. This would help in the river. This is usually better in bot lane. Very beginning of the game, you're actually the highest level, so you tend to have more health than everybody else. We'll see what kind of builds they have here. All right, a couple people that might be building Triforce. All right, we ended up with Gragas. Okay, that's bad for me. Now MR is like exceptionally good for their team. Not something that you ever want to see as Karthus. But not enough worth dodging, so we just need to get somebody to go Abyssal Mask. I don't think I can just go like Inting Strat and jump in, but maybe it gets there. One, two. Okay, like 7 seconds. It's not horrendous. Basically live. All right, Master Yi's got Ghost, so he's definitely looking to run me down. This is a problem. I need to stay away from here. Program Camille is going to outscale Gragas, but Gragas is going to have an impressive lane phase. We might try to camp out over there. Jin Melio. Jin immobile. Zeri Yumi exceptionally mobile, so might be able to get something in here. Definitely just want to make sure that Master Yi doesn't go. So we're probably just going to shadow Master Yi wherever we go. There's the gank setup is much better on their team than it is on ours, right? So Camille can set up for Yi, Aurelia, etc. So not really that much. It means they can also disengage, but the hard carries will be here. Kind of a bad team comp for us. All right, we want bot lane to win more than anything. Now this is something, if you're silver and below, you don't even probably need to believe this ward. I should say, low silver and below, this ward won't mean anything. People aren't fighting for level 2. They don't know like what it means to have a ward here, so don't even drop it. Just do something to see whether or not you're getting invaded. In mid ELO, it's not contested, but once you're like Diamond 2 and above, right, elite play, you'll want to drop that ward and recall. Once you're in elite play, you actually need to drop it and get out, right? So you can't even do the trick because it's far too often that someone's actually there the whole time, or they're ready to contest you because they know how important this bush is. So what we're doing here, getting this angle, which we'll see anyone coming in over here, and hopefully turning that into either gank opportunities or at least to keep Zeri and Yumi safe. They know that they'll always be able to get there. All right, so we're going to start off by walking the buff down here, and then we're going to bring it kind of diagonally, make it do a little V. We're turning on the E and turning it off again because it's every time that turns on and off, it gives a little tick. So you're just kind of saving yourself a little bit of mana. See Master Yi, great ward, whoever laid that. We're way ahead of this Master Yi. I did not mean to do that. Fat finger. And I don't have my slow, which sucks. Alright, he's low. Wave's coming back out. We should be in a good spot, and we're 10 seconds early. Fight, fight! He doesn't have cooldowns. I'm gonna get some damage off there. That is tragic. The guy literally played the worst possible combination there. What up? Aurelia alert. Yone's in a bad matchup situation, so if he wins, that's huge. Yep. Well, he did it for himself. Definitely a bad start for us, though. Yi's going to be getting this. Hopefully this means that we can come over straight here. We might have to just give to Yi, though. So maybe we get a gank path first. It looks like they're going to be overcommitted, and they're low on mana resources. Alright, he hasn't taken this yet. Here we go. Here we go. Just go all in, guys. Go all in. Please, go all in. Helping them push. Crikey guy.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, this guy should be okay right here. Master Yi coming in now. What a surprise that they're going to go over push now because he's like, I feel justified in taking because my wave got fucked.
Double kill.
Do we need to cover this? Yeah, it looks like we do. Hold the wave for the Yone. No, Yone's ganking, so we'll just take the wave actually. Brilliant. Alright, she tried to hold herself for freeze. It's not going to work, though. Alright, Dark Harvest. Not Dark Harvest. First strike gold. Actually, should have done it from base. Should have shopped first. That was a mistake. 2 reasons, right? Extra damage and the fact that we'd get the extra cooldown on the ult. So actually a pretty big punt right there. That's about 15 seconds that I'm losing out on. Good job, Gragas. So this is the part of the matchup that favors Gragas, right? On 0 items, he's going to be really good. Also, the Tiamat means that he's never going to be able to stop. If Master Yi actually shows up here, that'd be fantastic for me. Go, ride it, ride it, ride it. Give that to the Zeri.
An enemy has been slain.
Make sure not to take anything by accident. Very good that I got that kill, because holy crap, that would have been a huge problem without it. Alright, that was this and this. That guy's going to have a completed Rage Knife or Rage Blade. Yeah, this Yone is big, so I may just start trying to support this guy more rather than trying to go after the Zeri. Zeri's not proving anything to me right now. Looks like he's going to mind his own business. They won't see me from here. Gragas just got another kill. That's sick. I may just drop this. Do I drop it mid? I don't think so. This guy's winning this matchup by enough that... Maybe I just want to give him the extra gold. Here we go. We'll push this. And we'll actually go get it. Gonna kill her. Oh, he dodged the thing. How did it not kill her? Alright, okay. Okay. Whew. Yeah, Yone's in a really good spot here. I'm almost tempted to buy this right now. It's not a very impactful buy. Let's see, what do we got? Blue's coming up in 129. Yi can totally solo this. Got a huge lead for himself. Alright, so we just pick up this wave. We'll be okay. No, I missed it. Oh my god, how did I fail the cannon? I have like the best single target DPS in the game. We hard shove this. Zeri's probably losing her mind right now, but we're going to turn this into immediate profit. Trying to give it to you. That's right.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Yep, that's what we didn't want. Can we get one more plate, one more push off here? Eee. Okay, does that mean that we get an invade off? I doubt it. Highly doubt it, because these camps are going to be there. I do want to push mid, though. Alright, level 11, big spike. Oh, make screen big, you're right. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Let's see. Just a second, I'll do it when I recall. There we go. 25.65. I should be able to afford this. What's going on? $220. Okay. All right. 15 gold away.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Beautiful. All right, we pick this up. We'll kind of shove out top for them. We have to be careful of Master Yi now. There he is. Gragas wins this 100 times out of 100. Beautiful. Yoni gets the shutdown, and we're going to get this turret out. This is so good for us. Ah. Was that her flash too? What's up, Bunk? How you doing, man? Alright, so to go Zonias or to not go Zonias? Zonias would certainly help with the Aurelia and Master Yi problem. So I think the answer is going to be yes. And we're just going to go like this. Even if it's just stopwatch now, Zonia's is going to be nice for the payoff later, and then we can go into the biggest damage source. We're going straight here, 100%. I'm level 11. I'm going to be able to ult preemptively. We just want to hold this area.
Your team has destroyed.
We don't have teleport, so we're just kind of holding. Let's see. Doesn't have ward. He used the Farsight. I like the use of the Farsight here. Actually should take Gromp because our team's not ready. Nice level up. Bonus. Two lanes. Two lanes. We want to get vision on the right side. Stay away from here. Stay away from here. No, Greg. No. Yone's as far away from us. He's our biggest guy. We need to play towards him, not towards anybody else. Should be enough to go win a fight. Unfortunately, we had some missing angles here, but look how low everybody is. Look at that. Boom. Flash stopwatch paying off, baby. She took turret aggro, huh? We don't have enough time to take this. Actually, maybe we just take it. Gragas has the aggro. Oh, we couldn't get another shot off. That's so bad. So unfortunate. Another day in the life. Dude, I've been pumped. I've been like agonizing and pumped because the LCS being doomed. It's like, all right, guys, you know, here we go. I got it. I got what you need. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of scary to think what might go on if solutions are not met or not figured out. Okay, 2 turrets, that's fine. Oh, I don't like this play at all. I want to take this right now. On spawn while they shop. Gragas. Crucial. Zeri survival unlikely even with Gragas. Yeah, I mean, so what do we get? We still get the 1 charge. Let's see. Oh, we can't pop this. This is barrier down. Oh, big damage. Nice. Okay, I accept. Should we go for a chunk here? I think we have to. This will be okay. It'll give us some extra damage to play with an item, potentially. Yeah. So as long as you leave base and you're not negative, you don't get charged for the over index. Yeah, the Gragas is making a fundamental flaw by trying to make any kind of presence over there. It was fine to like stop a push by the Camille, but like it's an outer turret. It's not even valuable. Maybe I just didn't need to take this. We got our gold, 47 seconds to ult, so we want to hold position. Pushing bot is an okay plan since we already have this exposed, and we're going to have a little bit of a pushing advantage here, ever so slightly. But it's not going to be enough to like stack up any kind of waves or anything. Yeah, 3 items, 22 minutes. I'm doing all right. It's a mistake by the Yuumi. My item was on the wrong spot. There we go. End the game. Run him down. Nice play. And 2 inhibs. 2 inhibs. I'm going to go help Ione push because Zeri's got this one on her own. 25 seconds, not quite enough to end the game here. Need to keep this minion wave alive. Nice. The fact that this survived is huge.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We just didn't need that many people going that way. This Zeri is on another level, guys. Oh, they one-shot the Jhin. Hopefully Gragas doesn't take that. Good. I just smote there because I wasn't sure what the fate was going to be the rest of that play. Zeri gets blue buff, not bad. That was a mismanaging macro-wise, though. We could have done way better than that. Dude, the Zhonya's was on the wrong button. You see me fumbling over catching. Maybe you baited them just long enough. A little intentional misplay. But I would have liked to just stop the initial damage. But, you know, if I could get Zhonya's in response to a... in response to the dash, for example. Oh, stupid numbnut. I'll go refresh my buff. This is the lane we want to push. Because it's 1 minute till Baron. There's not enough time to go anywhere else. We'd like to get the other side gone, but this is where they control vision. We just want to push top and then be ready to move into this area. That guy's dead. Not dead enough. Oh, tagged him again. Tagged him twice. Beautiful. GG. No. End.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Jin's barrier should be back up, right? Unless he used it in that fight. I didn't see it. Gragas should tank some shots and use his W. There you go. No, keep it. Keep that aggro. That's what you want. Oh my goodness, Gragas with the big pop. Holy moly.
Double kill.
we go. End the game. 3 dead. 4v3, they should be more than okay. Important to get that extra gold. Bot canyon. Oh, man. Despite me, you know, ruining that guy's wave and, you know, crushing his game. It's like when Gragas is there to CC their dive, it's a free win. Yeah, absolutely. And when he's not, it's an L. Yep. That is how it is. I hate me so boring. It's true. I mean, we get the giga scaling, though, right? Bot lane is going to outscale theirs. Almost threw it away against the Yi, but Yi, you know, ride or die. Hopefully Milio was buffing him. I couldn't really see in the fights at the end what was happening. I had to refresh the page. Sorry, Bunk. I missed some of the things. Another day in the life. I didn't see what you posted after that. If you're still there. Alright, who's next? Another Rengo ban. Maybe we just play Rengar. We did play like 50 games in a row. A little binge of him earlier. Pretty good with Sona. Could play Ivern. Ivern busted AF. Oh man, it's actually a pretty good game to be Rengar. But let's see, we want early game. A little bit of gank setup for Fizz would be nice, although Fizz should be good into a lot of matchups. Kind of feast or famine a lot of times with Fizz. What's up, Brad? Yeah, ain't that a bitch? I don't know who it is. Alright, so let's see. Tank would be okay. Xin Zhao's going to beat me in the jungle no matter what I go. So I could actually go Amumu with Abyssal Mask, and that should amplify all of our damage. So this will be fantastic for this game. Knock up, knock up, knock up, so we don't really get any value from the tenacity. The extra attack speed's nice for the clear. You can go here, and if it's someone that's fighting you a lot, this one can be better. Against Janna, though, in particular, I want to be able to kind of 100-0 in the fights if we can make that happen. Move speed is better for the early game. Can go something like this, can go like this as well. You can also go into the classic pages, right? Nothing wrong with these ones. I could go water walking against Xin Zhao, but this is just like your stock standard. Totally fine. Combination, any reason to go otherwise? Our siege is actually really nice compared to theirs. So you know what? Let's do it like this. We're going to go zombie ward to help the team out. Brad, how else do you want me to find gold players to get to diamond? Not in diamond. Although with the new emerald tier, you know, maybe we can do that now. Get emerald. Or another way to artificially create the appearance of climbing. Alright, Yone completely crushes Scion, but Garen crushes Fizz just as hard. So we've got a little bit of an issue here, potentially. The tenacity we said was not going to be very good, so let's go for move speed out of the bushes. Team wants to come in right here. This is okay. Normally I'd want to go and get this ward down, but if someone's getting an invade strat, it would be fine to get 4 people here and me here, and then go over, but it's good for team solidarity, kind of show everyone what is it. Emerald tier is going to be between Platinum and Diamond, so that Diamond can have the same percentage of players that it already has, but they're trying to push more. They're trying to push more people into above Silver, because they basically realized with their algorithms, they realized how many Smurfs there were, and that there was a huge disparity. So they thought that Silver 1 was 50-50. And they were right as far as accounts that were below Silver 1 and above Silver 1. Yes, it was 50-50. However, a large portion of those high ones, of the above Gold 1 accounts. Thank you. Take that gold. Let's go with this. He's got a control ward. That's hilarious. I'm going to pretend like I'm starting red for a moment, just to make the jungler kind of think twice. And we get the fastest possible start. The downside is Xin Zhao knows where we are. Alright, so this is very bad for our bot lane. I may try to sneak up my path here. I can actually go Q there as well. And Q kind of gives me a faster path to get over to the other side, but the other thing I can do is just kite. 3 attacks in between moving, if you're a jungler. At least at level 1, depending on your attack speed, of course. I'm basically going to smite that. You want to spend as little time on the buffs as possible. Now, it's important right here against Xin Zhao to move this away, so that he can't use his leap strike. Another thing you want to do as a jungler, alright, notice I'm not using my potion. You want to save this for the fight, because look how much regen you just get, right? The better and better your stats are. Oh, you know what? Alright, they can play safe. I'm going to go invade, because this is much better for me. It also lets me play towards the winning lane of Yone. I want to kill Gromp last because it's his best camp. And I wanted to have a long respawn timer. So after Xin Zhao gets nervous about the vision that we have on him, thank you to this control word here, he'll get nervous, and then he's going to back out, and he's going to try to come back to his spawns here, and there's going to be nothing left. Again, it's very important to move this so that he doesn't use the 1000 strike, or whatever it's called. But also, you know, it was equally important that I communicated with my bot lane about what was going to be happening. Oh, I don't like that he brought vision in there. No, okay, they stepped out. Silence stayed up there. Gonna move up a little bit as well, same thing. Alright, so we get our 6 camps off. Xin Zhao probably only gets 4. It looks like he went for 5. He's gonna get bot scuttle, which is okay. But this protects Yone, which would otherwise be a very gankable lane right now, based on where he's pushing up. It even opens up a chance for a dive here. I could int for a Scion, kind of like make him flex. You know, I can stop a wave, for example. If he teleports back, I think we can just kill him. No, Yone's too low. Now we use the potion. I'll save this for when the Yone arrives. Conqueror's stacked up. Solidarity, baby. Flash, flash. This is going to be a good game. Can you take these 2 camps before getting back on the map? Our blue buff isn't there, right? We also have to wait for those respawns. So even though it looks like our camps are there, they're not. We can use these retimers as an estimation. And as these are coming back up, we can go there. Also, we can just do the 2 minutes, 15 seconds. This will let us get a little bit more gold in before we go for our shop. There's also no scuttle crab down there. You know, again, might look like it. Oh, that's so good. Yone being enormous is a big deal for us. Might even hover here. No, there's no reason to hover. Xin Zhao's got no camps. So we have to be careful about Xin. He might be here. We're going to go for lots of flash plays. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go Demonic Embrace. And you know what? Garen's going for a hard push while Fizz is roaming. So the correct play is actually going to be to cover mid. This is the most resources that you can get in a short amount of time. Xin Zhao also, we can see that he's got 2 more camps since we saw him last time. One of those was a Scuttle Crab. The other one was whichever camp he just took in right now. And if we were better, we wouldn't fumble our fat fingers on that. That actually probably could have been a kill under turret. I was not even thinking that he'd overstay that much. But I should have seen that he was going to greed for the proc. Good idea by Fizz to get out of that matchup, right? You don't want to spend any amount of time unnecessarily. Ooh. I see it. I'm going to go hover bot until this thing ticks off. They're going to think that I'm still here. What I'm really going to do is put this down for myself. This is how going to help protect people during the vertical jungling. Xin Zhao's going to go right here because he's basic. And you know what? We're going to hover this next wave that comes up. I don't know whose ward is in the bush or not. Yeah, that was hers. All right, we got in. Go in. Aye. Push, 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 push. Very unlucky. It'll work with 2 waves though. There you go. Thank you, Sona. We're going to wait for this, and then we're going to look for our dive. Is this Janna Shield? All right, that must be Janna Shield. So, basically, we went ham right away because Xin Zhao showed. What's up, Stanny? How you doing, man? Yo, important question. Have you did you get an LCS contract? There's been a lot of movement in that direction. I bet you've been offered one. How did the college season go? Yeah. It'd be nice to have hands. Alright, we need to get you out of this situation, Fizz. The fact that he got a turn back kill right there is fantastic. Now I can hover and control this wave while still taking this. I didn't actually check if Xin had my red. If only. I've heard rumors about those, but haven't been lucky enough yet. Okay. It's, yeah, I mean, the scabbing is a real thing, yeah, so it does look like Xin took this. Alright, I want to shove this with the Fizz. Speed equals talent. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Fizz. Can literally blow up this Xin Zhao right now. Okay, what is this guy doing? Is he pulling a freeze? Is that what he's trying to do? If he's pulling a freeze, then I have enough time to do this. This is, yeah, alright, Zin's coming to me. I have to leave this. I'm going to try to walk it away. The other benefit here is that I can reset this camp without him being able to see it. I mean, he'll see it coming back. But, like, he won't be able to aggro on it right away.
An enemy has been slain.
All right, Kai'Sa's dead means we should be able to go straight here. Xin Zhao is also on top side. Fizz is going to pick up his wave. Taking a break, so I've been focusing on school and solo improvement. Okay. Alright, Kai'Sa's picking up the wave. This is good news for us. I don't need to pull this out because there's no contestation here. We have to cover for Fizz because Garen's going to try to flash on his ass. No. Here we go. We all in this. Team? Team? Unlucky.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm going to come back down bottom again because Kai'Sa is flashless, so in the next 90 seconds I want to get another play off here. Fizz is looking at the same thing. Alright, that's good. Fizz will actually be able to get this without me. So I can hold mid instead, push this out for him. Alright, so Xin took that camp. Whether or not he's still here is still a question. Yeah, he took this. Put the ward out. So what I was hoping is that maybe I could get some action on the other side. They better be able to get this. I mean, I'm sure they will. 40 seconds on blue. Let's see. So Xin Zhao is just top. The timer should be right coming in for his camps at the very least. I don't know about red. But I should definitely be able to take the other camps quickly. There it is. Is he going for red now? Okay, no, he used his W to go get the red.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Get in there. Everybody should get all these kills. Beautiful. Well, we'll see if bot meta stays. But you know, I wish I had you right there. You would have gotten that kill for sure. And you, I mean, you know all the tricks on Ezreal too. I know you do. All right, Herald 317 is a target. The Cloud Drake not so much. 3 and 3 from Yone. We do want to swap this. This is his trough compared to him, right? As soon as we have plated steel caps up in the top lane, that's a good time for Sion. Alright, so this guy just warded. He's going for it. No, he's trying to get away. Oh, what a play by the Yone. Not quite enough. Alright, but we will get this turret dead. Oh, maybe could have just rounded that corner and gone after him. Don't use your Q for that unless you have your E-bound. Doesn't matter who gets the CS, just as long as it's gone quickly so your team can keep on pushing. Xin Zhao's on 74. Didn't see whether or not he got this or didn't. Uh-oh, we need to get out. kill. Good stuff, my man. Whee. Ha cha cha cha. Very important to wave at him. Israel, you can come get this. Okay. Fizz blue is totally fine. Again, if you're a jungler, and this especially, well, this and all YOLOs, you do not need blue buff. It is a myth to need it. And a crutch. Taking Gromp, though, that's a little bit worse. I still have 4 stacks on my thing. It's tempting to take this away from the Fizz because he's such a little bitch.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, we almost got it off. But it's still going to be a wipe for the team. Win-win. Super happy about this outcome. Now, how much of their damage does this actually counter? Not that much. So, probably going to save it for third as a damage amplifier. Right now, we're going to stick to items that help us out right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Definitely shop faster than me. We're going to go here. Hopefully Fizz starts marking. Yeah, they've marked the side. You know what? I might have to skip this camp if this looks like a fight. Is that the 3rd Q I've missed? The fact that Xin Zhao is here means that I will be able to take this, though. Nope, we got to cover because the team's taking really weird pathing. I like what the Ezreal just did there. Ult, push the wave. Make it so it's not even a decision or a factor for them. This guy isolated. I'll just stun everybody. Oh, or we'll never get it off. Wow, I just got chain CC'd, never got it off. I am not that tanky. I missed my chance to get it off early, and then we never got it off. That is bad. See, that's on me. Playing better starts with me. What do I think about the Ivern buff to junglers? I think it's a healthy change. I think it's a good system in general. No reason to have just one champion that harbors that ability. It is a good way to convince people to share buffs to take away the animosity that happens. Unfortunately, we're giving this up. Fizz has got the angle. Wait for the knock-up. And then we hit. Alright, did he just use his stopwatch? Okay. Yes, he did. I'd like to go get Baron. This would be a wonderful play for us. I can leave this for Ezreal. Is he looking for it? If he's not looking for it, I don't want to leave it. So we'll stay here and just soak the experience between the two camps. This guy has negative damage. I could have done that better as well. On-hit AD carries are going wild. Yeah, that's the true. But what's going to happen with all the on-hit fights like that forces you to go into riskier fights, right? And so necessarily it means that assassins are going to be better because it's going to put them in AD carries have to put themselves in very compromised positions. I have to actually cover here, which is kind of obnoxious. I'm not there and they know it. Good. Love this engage. Here we go. Finish Baron. No risk. Oh, this guy wants to in? Only I could hit him. There we go. Slowing cord is down. Ezreal scaling is up. This guy's burning, by the way. You can just peace. We don't need to be here. What are you hitting him for? It's not doing anything. Alright, we're level 13. Can we force this fight? Can we force this push? It's good to see that. We get the zombie ward. Are they pushing anything here? I actually want to I want to leave this alive, not just so that Ezreal can get it, but because we want to delay the start. Got it. Blue buff on Sona's insanely strong. Now, what we can do to try to get away from the Garen is move him away. Get the Fizz in a long split, right? We can go... Ezreal is totally safe in a 1-2-1 scenario. We are not hitting many of our spells, huh? Kai'Sa's in. Yeah, they went forward. You can't go forward in that situation. When you're playing 1-2-1, you have to play like complete pussyfoots. Just any sign of movement, and you have to bail. Okay, they clearly have vision in there. Speaking of AD carries, you think taking away the Kalista nerfs will make her OP? Yeah. Yeah, but she's gonna be really tough to play. Can't actually go here. I need Yone or someone like that. Luckily, Garen's excusing himself off into the side lanes. Fizz can go pick that up. Ezreal's not who we want there. No. Okay. I think I like freed that guy. Fizz you can collect sideways, never fight turn. What, is this guy waiting for our base to die? It's a third of the HP already gone. 2/3. That does not come back. Beautiful Sona. Did I pull away from Yone though? That's the problem. Any attention that I pulled away from our Yone getting buffed is bad for us. Oh, she trapped herself. Whee! Why don't I ever ping the wards, by the way? I know 5 gold. I try to ping the wards. You forget that I have really old eyes that were not very good to begin with. We can't really push this. Yeah, we can push this. What am I thinking? That's a good engage by them. Oh, you can't miss. Uh-oh. Alright, that's a good win. That'll be a kill on his Zinjao easily. Nice, and he's got more. Good job, that's a flash from Kai'Sa. You swear I don't? Dude, my eyes are like watering right now because they have to focus this hard. I appreciate the vote of confidence though. Good angle, good angle. Here we go, this is what we want. Support this guy. Garen's the target. No more, no more, you're out of mana fizz. We got what we needed. 4 seconds on dragon. It is the tanking dragon, which should help me stay alive. And then we'll go for a hyper tank left. Sinjao's coming, but it's going to be too late. Oh, it's not. I have to pull it out. This is where I should have gone. Easy. We just end off there. I'd like to just get a little bit of extra health. We don't actually need dragon to win the game here. That's an end call. They're not about that. Maybe they are. We can take this. This is the safe play anyways. It would be close. Ending would be close. 20-second timers right there with the wave coming in. It's almost exacties as far as when they're going to respawn and when you can get in. Better eyes than your supports. See, when the game slows down, Stanny, and I can do like a VOD review, then, you know, the pause button is my friend. That's all I can say about it. Pause button helps me more than anybody else. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't take any counter damage. There you go. Good. Make it all one-sided. I don't like this by the Yone. Had to make sure he stays alive, right? I didn't need to flash, but I just want to make sure that there's no counterplay from them. 2 dead with 2 up. Sona's coming in. We should be able to take this. He actually just did us a huge favor moving that super minion. He should have done the opposite. He should have stepped up and then moved it to our turret. Want to hit the Janna. Got you. Beautiful by the Yone. We have to get away from this guy. He's going to clear the wave if he's smart. He shouldn't be putting any energy into me. He should be putting everything into the wave. This Yone is fucking just stacked, dude. Trust your gut with ending timers. You taught me so much about them, and everyone tries to tell me otherwise. I tune them out. Yeah, the problem is, like, especially the lower level you are, at your level, people should know. Just straight up D2 and above, people should know their ending timers. So when someone, they may not recognize it at first. They might not, sorry, I should say, they might not make the call themselves, but they should recognize when a call is good. And in that sense, they'll be able to get out for the call. And they'll change what they're doing. In middle ELO and in low ELO, they may not even be capable of knowing. In middle ELO, they probably don't know exactly what their job is, if it's going to be a close timer. And you have a lot of people with egos that are going to clash and say, no, we can't end. And any amount of time spent doing that is time that they're not thinking about what's going on. Well played, Ez. Nice job. Been a follower for a few years? Holy shit. Yeah, it's been a while. Just hit plat last week, so getting used to meeting names now. Nice. Good job, man. You've got a collegiate player of the week in the chat. Ezreal Main. You can pick his brain. Actually, once you graduate, Stanny, maybe I can bring you on as a coach, as a bot lane coach. Jin abuser before the big item nerf. Yeah. I mean, here's the funny thing about what they did. I'm just going to show you something. All right. So there's a marquee item that has existed. Check this out. 75% base AD, 50% AP after you use a spell. This is supposed to be like this grand, unique way of getting extra damage into your kit. You can either do it Nashor's Tooth, where you have to hit someone 3 times, or Lichbane, where you hit them once. And this item actually has fantastic stats, right? The 8% flat movement speed is great. So now, let's look at Static Shiv. Hey, look at that. 50% AP bonus magic damage. You don't need the 75% physical scaling because it also gives you 45 attack damage and attack speed. So just like when you compare what these items are doing and the fact that you can stack these effects, right? Like this is just so much more than it was. Now this is what it used to be. Energized. It used to be a flat scaling thing like this, but Static Shiv just gives this insane scaling to all of these items, and that's why Stormrazor became good. And it's weird because Stormrazor is exceptionally good first, and it's actually really good last as well, because you get the 60% AD scaling on one attack. Like, this is insane. This number is ridiculous. It's like almost getting a whole nother attack off. Plus the ancillary bonuses here. So there are worlds where you can go AP builds that end with double energize. And it's kind of wild to think of that. And I don't think they meant for it. They obviously wanted everyone to play energized items. That's why they put them out, you push them out strong so that people will play them, make it fun and rewarding. But like right now, why would you ever build Lichbane when you can buy Static Shiv? Right? Static Shiv, AoE, huge burst, better scaling, everything about it's going to be insane. just kind of where we're at. All right, what should we do next? Top lane? We'll go top fill. That explains the attack speed Twisted Fate. Yeah, actually, we just played that yesterday. So, yeah, yesterday. On Wednesdays, we do meta shift things. So we try to pick out the things that are going exceptionally strong and talk about them and go over patch notes and stuff like that. And attack speed Twisted Fate, there's 2 different ways to do it. You can do Nashor's Tooth, Rage Blade, and then you can get, like, Rapid Fire Cannon's going to get you the energized attack, and then you can make Storm Razor to either have that slow effect, or you can go Static Shift for more wave clear. The problem with AP Burst is that it's just rarely enough. It's just rarely enough. AP Burst will be very nice if everyone else is going on hit. Because on hit in general they're gonna have to stay in the fight longer. And if you're like a combo champion, then this is a fantastic spot for you. Champions like Fizz should be in a wonderful spot because they always get first strike. They can continue to threaten you, and their cooldowns might even come back by the time you get 3 attacks off. Am I hyped for the new TFT set? Yeah, it'll always be good to get new stuff in, especially when the characters will be nice and recognizable base skins. I am always a fan. I think that they found that they can alternate between we'll call it a galaxy, and then the base skin. All right, Shen, Volibear, or Scion, you guys get... actually, no. Let's just leave it up. You guys pick. What do I play top lane? Kennen, Kled. Kled's exceptionally strong. Could play tanks. Can go something like this. Can even play Rel. Not going to play Rengar. Going to still ban Rengar. Been burned out of TFT the last few sets. Found them boring. Yeah. Yep. Gwen. On hit, Nashor, Shiv, etc., etc. Okay. So, so she's already so good with Rift Blade. Or, Rift Maker. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name now. Rift Walker, Rift Maker. But the on hit, like, it's not going to affect so much what's going on. She gets her on hit from her Q. It could be a good spot, but generally I'd want to be counterpicking, and I can't do it with a Viego. I don't want to say I can't. This is exceptionally good, but this is actually stacking true damage. I will entertain this combo. Better. If I get counterpick. Wait, but Stanley, if you leave, I can't let you pick. I can't let you pick if you're leaving. Now, if you're busy, if you gotta go, then you gotta go. Ooh, we have the Volibear. All right, so Shen, natural interaction. You guys think about it for a second. What does Shen and Volibear do to each other? Annoying classwork? Yeah, it makes sense. We could play Gwen into volley. Alright, Gwen's gonna have some synergy with Amumu. We've got to get Lucian ahead. Unfortunately, this isn't gonna give me a big play down bottom that I would normally like to get. Against Volibear, where you definitely want Ignite. Almost always second wind against Volibear. He does try to combo you, but like he can knock off bone plating so easily just by pressing buttons. Most of his damage in lane is going to be like this. We could go here. Could go Shield Bash. Tenacity looks great against this team. Tenacity seems good, and I guess we'll go here. We have worked on Shen versus Volibear. You and I have actually trained Shen versus Volibear. The fact that Shen can block the auto attack is a big deal, and it still consumes, and so Volibear can't get bite or Q off is the big deal for Shen. Plus, he's just very naturally good with Thorn Shield, so he's very good into a lot of spots here. What do I actually want to bring here, though? Just scale up the matchup. We can go. Used to be able to go Doran's Blade. They took away some of the scaling. We'll go here. I'm going to go bait. I love what this guy's doing. Oh no, you got spotted. No. I'm going to go bait on this mark here. One v one after items. Yeah, I mean, he just always gets a certain build path. Conqueror is stacked. Very good for us. Burn flashes. Oh my god, we all got hit by that. Oh no. Yasuo triple knockup. Still fighting. Kind of just hedge off that side of the fight. Alright, we're using both potions. Volibear did not use any, so we have inauspicious beginnings to this. Thanks for the follow, guys. What's up, Evelyn? How you doing? Doing good? Count your minions, absolutely. I actually could have let this guy push in more, because he was, it looks like he was setting up to push. Alright, full stack means we can get a charge off. Alright, so we get the wave in. No, is he fighting for it? Alright, it's too low health, so he's not actually going to be able to hold that, and it's actually going to push back out to us, which means I have an avenue to come here. A little bit dangerous with Skarner ganking bot, but at the same time, it probably won't be expected because of that. Did we already get the insight that this was happening? Might also be able to tag Yasuo. This is after any amount of wards went down. No, they definitely saw me. Someone put a ward somewhere. Alright, so Skarner's got bot side, and they've got the win there. He should be able to go after those camps if he wants. There's Nico, ganking through the lane. So now Volley's kind of stuck in this bad position. We've got Ignite. What do I do for a living? I'm a coach. How about you? I screwed it up. Oh, I didn't. Whew. Calculated. Let's go. Yep. I shouldn't have taken this the way at the angle that I did. And the timing, there wasn't actually that much rush to get back, so now we just have to go and push this again. And we'll get our recall. Raid boss down, yep. Like I am graduated and now in company for full-time job. Oh, graphic designer? Nice. Have you ever heard of EVAC Designs? EVAC? I'm having a really tough time with them right now. Yeah, he just mindlessly cleared the wave. I mean, we would have been able to take a small loss right there if he decides to hold the freeze. It's whatever.
An ally has been slain.
I didn't want to do that into all those minions. That was a mistake.
Enemy killing spree.
Right, but we should be able to kill him now with this, especially since he's going the AP build. Make sure that we're not getting countered up by the junglers. So I can zone him out at all times now. If he comes up, he should die. I'll just wait for Skarner. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry, Skarner. I could have gone in for the stun there. I'm so bad. See, old eyes. Had no idea that he was hitting 6 there. Or that he had hit 6. Did I get unlucky? Did he just hit it right there? Oh, I love what this guy's doing. Oh no, that's bad though. Yeah. I like what he's doing with the harass, but then that's it. You have to step back after that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The fact that I teleported early that time has really put me in a bad spot, and I've kind of been reeling. Could have stayed again for this wave. Or I should have said, could have regened more. Am I on Discord? Yes, I am. So I appreciate you offering me your portfolio. There's basically only one project that I'm looking for. And if you can show me what you've got, then I can bring on somebody as a brand designer. But let's talk after. Yeah, the Discord is Giga Space Gaming Space Academy. Hashtag 1599. And this is where Volibear is strongest, so I have to be really cautious here. Got the ult. Not moving. Oh, see, that's a misplay. How do you should never really screw that up. Speaking of not screwing that up, CS.
An ally has been slain.
I'm making a lot of mistakes here.
unstoppable.
Give the CS to. Oh, don't do it that way. They gave it to you so you could Q it, my man. That's a Nico. Not smart. Not smart. I didn't have information, or I should have seen this. I don't know whether or not they ducked behind this, but not smart to engage on that. I'm running away from him. I'm dumb. Alright, we got his ult. That's fine. Please don't do this. Yeah, I'm not on the same page at all with that guy. Move's coming. And I wasn't counting for Nico. I'm just not in the right spot. Doesn't help that she's enormous. Okay. Like, look at the size of the wave that we give up for that. I don't think it was worth. I played it poorly too. I thought Skarner would be going around. Didn't keep my eyes up. A lot of things I can do a lot better. Amumu is actually really interesting now in a meta too, where there's a lot of reward for playing Static Shiv and type items because he's taking all that damage and converting some of it to pro. Should probably hit one of those, huh? This is embarrassing, dude. But he's going lit. Alright. Is he going Cosmic Drive? Is this still the recipe for Cosmic Drive? I love AP Volibear, man.
Is legendary. Turret plating will soon fall. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
I do want to push this. That's Nico. Veigar, we were completely outmatched here. Yikes. We're good. Stanny, why did you put me on a character that requires mechanics? We'll find a way. Volibear should be using this time to flex for his team as much as possible.
An enemy is legendary. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
Might have a bit of a problem here, folks. I think it's actually right to end here. I didn't get that last minion. One more minion and we get this on time for respawn. Now I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I believe. We'll find a way. 7 to 18. There's a big shutdown on Nico here. This guy did rush Cosmic Drive, so he's squishy AF. He's relying on the shield and whatnot to get ahead. I can teleport to this if these guys step up even a little bit. There they go. If they step up, this is a win. They're not going to do it. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you. Uh-oh. This guy's not paying attention. You have to do that much earlier against the Yasuo. Veigar has a horrendous time against Yasuo for a little bit, and then completely outscales him. Did I really miss? Of course, that guy hit everything. Yep, that's fine. That's fine, we can do better. Yep, Nico, spot on, baby. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. It looks like I will have a moment to look at them. More than anything, I need a take. Actually, you can see it on the last YouTube video, the one that we just posted today. See the clip. Tell me what you think. It's the brand image that's right there. If you can improve it and get me out of this situation with evac, then... Oh, did I really just not buy this coming out of base last time? That's how much I'm out. Then we can chat. Alright, so what's our way out here? Make me a plan, Twitch. Chat. Gnasher's Tooth and just go ham. Abyssal Mask is fantastic, that's for sure. Oh, the game sound is high? Alright, the on the YouTube, the video that I just posted, there's a banner logo, like in a almost watermark style. It's the discussion with Devin Nash, the former CLG CEO, and with no, sorry, this is the one with I Will Dominate responding to Double Lift. Oh my gosh. I got her. It's embarrassing. Oh my goodness. I'll show you real quick. This one. Alright, so you can look up the video. Is LCS doomed? And see what we got. I'm happy to take any insights. I think this is our chance. Right. We definitely need to be willing to take that fight without the Nico there. People playing afraid is unacceptable here. There we go. Took a second, but we got it. Hey, the last auto attack by the dying minion is what got him. Shit. Alright, here comes Nico with her 13-1 score. That's right. Skarner having used the ultimate on someone that was not named Nico. I shouldn't say anything. I've got enough to focus on this game. Alright, here we go. Here's an out. Ready? They're going to go for Dragon. Our out is Baron uncontested. Too bad team's not ready. We need a Mumu damage for this. I think this just has to be our hoorah moment. Mumu spell's coming up, my ult's up. Giga Brain, baby. It's okay. We got the Baron. Almost. Imagine if we had actually gotten there faster, maybe we get that in time, and maybe we actually get to counter this fight. Nico is low health. There's a world where we could have bursted. Also, Amumu did not get his ultimate off, so there was definitely a chance to do that. Yeah, I've already got the overlay. I'm not concerned about that. I want the logo in particular. I've been negotiating and trying to work with edits, and we're on like 37 edits, and half the time they just don't do what I ask. So I'm trying to find someone that can finish the project. Get the kill. Can't go against Thresh as well. Surprise. Oh, nice peel. A little limit test right there at the end. Try to see if we can get something. Oh, nice stun. Oh, Skarner overlapping CC is not good, but that's alright. Oh my gosh, that Nico damage. But it's not enough. Hey, winnable? Winnable? Veigar's turning it around right here. Veigar? Stacks? Stacks? How come I can't click on you? Oh, you're up here. Okay. 257. We're at 700 AP. All right. Do we have a we do have a living baron. Easy, all me. All me. I mean, Force of Nature definitely doing work in that situation. So, you know, we've got some little bit of value coming there. Come on, I'm trying to bait here. Yes. We need to go after damage sources. Couldn't get the last auto attack. Mechanics diff. Thanks, Eve. But like I was saying, I don't need the portfolio. I just if you can show me an improvement to that, then I'll be happy. I'll give you the file if you want it. Stayed cool? No. We'll give this one. All right, that is going to be it for me. Let's see, is 6 still the button? Yeah. It's going to be it for me. Got to go pick up the kiddos. Got to put on my gas mask because holy crap, it is insane outside. Yesterday, bringing the kids out of school, right? So they do the dismissal. And so I'm there in my mask. I'm the only person who's got a mask on. I sent my kids to school with a mask. So I'm there with my mask on. I'm fine. All these kids come out and 100 kids start going, you know, commotion, the normal commotion. They come outside, they're talking and you know, you hear, ah, yeah, school's over. And just the immediate chorus of coughing, a cacophony, if you will. Just 100 voices in unison going from talking to coughing because they didn't realize how toxic it was outside. It's bad. It is really, really bad outside. So for the second day in a row, we're wearing masks going outside because it feels like you have your head next to a bonfire. Not the heat, but like just the stuff in the air. And damn, hot damn, it is nasty out there. I can only imagine what the places that are getting it like even worse. Like I know we're getting it amongst the worst because we're near the water. The path of the smoke kind of did this around the coast of Rhode Island and come up to hit us. But man, it is crazy. It's like, you know what? This is what people in New Jersey have to deal with all the time. So no, I'm just kidding. If you're from New Jersey, shout out love. There is a funny thing. If you've ever driven south through New York City, you get into Newark and you're just like, why is the sky yellow? It's kind of like that, but 3 times darker, smelly, stinky. When it rained on Tuesday night, it smelled like manure. The rain actually smelled like garbage fire. And when the rain hit the ground, the water started making suds because there's that much acid in the air. Like, how insane is that? It is an insane spot. Another day in New Jersey, it's true. I mean, that's it's crazy. It's a unique spot, and it's for the first time in my life I'm actually understanding the idea of a cataclysmic event. Like I never really thought about how a comet in Arizona could kill all the planet, all the vegetation and like everything in the entire world. But yeah, like this is it's thousands and thousands of kilometers of fires, true, but it's just it's creating this haze. Imagining an explosion that big that made things 7 times worse, or maybe to the seventh power even. Getting an idea like how toxic it would be if they were even twice as bad at this. I bet they would have a mandatory indoor ban because it is toxic. They canceled all outdoor activities in Fairfield County. Just everywhere was just like, yep, we can't handle that. We can't sustain this. This is unsafe. Absolutely go stay safe. Like be inside, get filters. Home Depot ran out of air filters in a day. We went to go try to build one of those box fans where you get four filters. You use the cardboard from the box of the box fan on the bottom, and to plug all the holes you use duct tape to make like a sealed engine. You put the fan blowing upwards, and so it sucks into the cube and then flows clean air out. And it's actually really nice. Like you can feel the difference in the air in your house when you have it. And so for like $75, not even, you can make a little DIY home air filter. I'll see if I can find the video. Anyone who wants to get it, just send me a message on Discord and I'll share it for sure. But that's gonna be it for me. Got to go pick them up. Catch you guys next time. I appreciate everybody hanging out and saying hi and being there. Sorry about the Gwen game. At least the other ones. I mean, maybe it was entertaining. I wish I had the camera panned over that Nico a little bit more. But until next time, keep it surreal. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow for Fast Friday.